If I can use a well-known Aussie phrase, I've been flat out like a lizard drinking, and this week it's been all about a certain universe called the Cosmere. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. You're with Chris, and today I'll be wrapping up yet another week as the end of January is well in sight, and I'm officially starting my annual leave from work for 2 weeks, which I'm looking forward to like you've got no idea. So let's talk about what happened this week. So firstly, I put up my review of The Night House by Joe Nesbo, which was a real mind trip of a read. It kept me guessing. The author did so many unexpected things that I found myself questioning some of his decisions, but if you haven't checked out that review, please do. But it was certainly an eye-opener. It was a fast read, it was entertaining, and I smashed through it in 2 sittings, so it wasn't a bad read at all. And I also put up my review for The Housemaid's Secret, the sequel to The Housemaid by Freida McFadden, which was a worthy sequel, and sometimes the sequels don't quite meet up to the quality of their originals, but in this case it was an exception. So it was equally as good as its original in my opinion, and had those killer twists which Freida McFadden is renowned for, and one of the reasons why she has been newly accepted into my list of favourite authors. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. And this week I also uploaded my reading tracker video. So I wanted to share with you how I'm going to be tracking my reading for 2024. I went through a bit of detail with how Goodreads and Storygraph just weren't quite cutting it for me in terms of what I'm wanting to do in reporting statistics and recording information. And I shopped around for this remarkable spreadsheet for $4.46, and it does everything I need. It has all the information that I feel is relevant, and it allows me to give a bit more information in both my monthly wrap-ups, which I've newly reintroduced after a hiatus, because I'm able to report these statistics now, and more importantly, it will give a very, very accurate depiction of how this year will go at the end of the year. So there's going to be a lot of statistics coming through, which is fantastic, and I'm just enjoying it. But if you haven't caught that video, please do, because I do use OBS Studio for the first time, which I finally got working, which I'm rapt about. The only thing is the sound was a little bit under par, so I put a disclaimer in the comments on that video that the audio quality was a little bit off, but there's a few refinements I need to go through. But it just means that it's going to allow me, now that it's working, to do tier lists in the future and some other content to accompany the book reviews that I put up. But it is a really, really good spreadsheet, and I didn't have any problem paying $4.46 for something that's going to serve me well. Now this week it's been all about Mistborn #1, The Final Empire. I have been enjoying the hell out of this book, and I'm officially 70% through at the time of filming this, which is Sunday afternoon. Hopefully I get another 100 or so pages read tonight, and I hope to smash it out Monday morning. So yeah, I'm moving along at a fair clip, and hey, I've got holidays, right? So I've got the morning off, so why not spend it doing a bit of reading and finish the thing. And I have no idea what I'm going to read after this one, but that's the beauty of being a mood reader. I can read whatever the hell I want and shop my shelves, essentially. But I'm absolutely loving the book. The characters are fantastic, that Brandon Sanderson has become renowned for. Vin and Kelsia have a really good dynamic, and along with the other crew who are trying to overthrow the Final Empire and remove the Lord Ruler from power. How they go about that is very, very smart, and the planning that goes into it. It's not all about amassing an army and storming the keep and using violence to achieve their goal, but rather there's a lot of behind the scenes cloak and dagger work, which I find very, very enjoyable because it's intriguing, and I get a real Mission Impossible kind of vibe there, because you've got different crew members doing different things, working towards this goal of taking away the Empire's rule and restoring the world. But you know, the magic system I have to say Allomancy is an incredible magic system. I've never read anything like it. What metals can do and their different attributes and different powers that can be used for them, and this myth about the 11th metal, which is hinted at through the book, is absolutely unreal. So you know, I'm glad I started with The Way of Kings, because it gave me a really good idea on what Brandon Sanderson's writing style is like, so that I was really comfortable starting the book, and I knew that I was going to enjoy it from the first few pages because of my reading experience with The Way of Kings. I really enjoyed a cameo role from the first constant in the Cosmere that I've come to know, a key character which I believe this particular character crops up everywhere. Because he is a world hopper, and I find that very, very interesting, because we don't quite know what this character's goals are with travelling throughout the Cosmere, but I'm sure revelations will come later on. But I'm enjoying the hell out of it. If I stay up late tonight, I may even finish it all. I don't know, but we'll just see. But it's been a fantastic read, and I can't wait to start the second one, which will be sooner rather than later, possibly in Feb. So we'll just see what happens there. But what have I been watching? My wife and I have been watching True Detective right from the start, because we are a little bit behind the 8 ball there. But season 1 with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson has been absolutely fantastic, and you know, we try not to binge too much because we don't want it to be over so soon. So we average about, on the odd night, we average about 2 episodes, which is perfectly fine, and we're engrossed. We are engrossed and invested, and can't wait to see how it ends, because the underlying themes between their partnership is fantastic. It's compelling, and the crime is very, very intriguing as well. So we're enjoying the hell out of it, and obviously we've got season 2 and 3 sitting there ready to watch, and we'll be getting to those as soon as we can. But we're really enjoying it. Had no idea I would enjoy that series so much. Let's talk a little bit about next week. Now, I'm on holidays. I've got 2 weeks off. How do you think I would want to spend my holidays, or spending one of my days on holidays? Well, I'll tell you. Next week, I am going to be sitting in the tattooist's chair, because I am getting inked. That's right. I hinted at it a couple of months ago, where I was going to have my full calf tattooed, but I decided against that due to a cost factor and a practicality thing, where I felt it might be more appropriate to have a really nice design on my forearm, which is going to be absolutely wicked. I've committed to the design, and it is going to look absolutely sick, and it'll be on display in plain sight on my forearm, so everyone will see it, and I'll be showing it off on the channel to see what you all think. But yeah, I'm not a tattoo version, as you can see. I've got my S symbol there that I had done, which the white highlights really killed, but I've got a tiger on my left calf, so I'm no stranger to the pain, so it's going to be good. But with this, because I'm going to be sitting in the tattooist's chair for quite a few hours, I have the nice problem of deciding what book to read, which means that I'm getting this done on the last day of January. So I'm going to need to pick a book that I can either read through through most of it, if it's a chunker that I decide to read, or I might read a short one and read it in one sitting. So I don't know, but I would like to finish a book by the time that day ends, so that I may come away by reading 6 or 7 books for the month of January, which won't be a bad effort if I don't say so, if I do say so myself. But there you go. So the next time I speak to you in next week's update, I will have my ink done, and I'm very, very excited about it. So there you go. That is it for my weekly update. Thank you very much for watching. If you like and subscribe, it will allow me to do my best to deliver the best content I can, and there is a lot of it to come. So until the next video, guys, happy reading.